Haitian Survivors. My name is Evangelist Sadraxius. I live in Houston, Texas. What a joy and a privilege to have you with me today. I want to thank you for allowing me to come to your home. Stay with me. You cannot afford not to hear what I'm saying today. I will be speaking to you in reference of immigration. Immigration today is a topic that's being discussed all over the world. We know many Haitians are being deported today. Many folks from Venezuela are being deported. So we are asking the questions, why is it immigration is such a very important topic today, and you cannot afford not to hear what this video is all about. So thank you so much. Let's dive into it. Let's discuss it. Well, there is a professor at Columbia University. His name is Maye Nenga. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right and correctly. But this professor made a statement. He said that Donald Trump is what he called a migration child or migration chain. This expression, I'm not sure that I understood what he meant by this. And upon hearing this, I decided to look into it. A chain migration, that's what he said. Well, I since I heard him make that statement, I decided to take a look at it. And come to find out that he was indeed right. And so migration, a chain migration child is a person or a migrant who comes to this country, and after he or she has done well for him or herself, that migrant decide to sponsor someone else to come to this country and help that person to perform well or to have a life in the United States. That's what the professor from Columbia University meant when he said that Donald Trump, our president, is a migration child. Now, come to find out, in 1885, there was a man named Frederick Trump. Frederick Trump is the grandfather of our beloved President Donald Trump. Frederick Trump was born in Germany, and Frederick Trump was having such a hard time in Germany because not just him, most people in 1885, 1884, 85, they were having such a terrible time in Germany. So this young man, Frederick Trump, decided that he would take off and leave Germany and make it to the United States. He got up one evening, one night. He got into a boat. He left his mother a letter explaining why he had to leave and come to the United States. So he did come to the United States on his own without any paper, illegally. He came to this country illegally without no documentations. Well, when he got to New York, apparently Frederick Trump had his sister who was in New York. His sister came before he did, and his sister welcomed him to the United States. There, Mr. Frederick Trump, after a good period of the time, he made a life for himself. They said he came when he was 16 years of age, according to Gwenda Blair. Gwenda Blair wrote a book about him. This book is called The Trump: Three Generations Builders and a President. I encourage you to look for Gwenda Blair books on Donald Trump. She did such a great job. She's 81 years of age and a very well-known writer, very well-known author. According to Gwenda Blair, Frederick Trump made a life for himself in the United States and quickly became very, very successful, very, very rich. He got into real estate, he got into hotel businesses, he got into restaurants business, and he also got into prostitution businesses. In other words, he would have men and women for money. You know what I mean. I'll let your imaginations explain to you what I'm saying when I'm quoting what Gwenda Blair talk about Mr. Freddie Trump. He did very well for himself. Now, after he did so well for himself, he decided to go back to Germany. Unfortunately, when he got to Germany, he met his wife there, Elizabeth, who will be indeed Donald Trump's grandmother. There, he decided to, have his wife and want to live back. He want to live in Germany because, in fact, he really did not like the United States, even though he made all the money, his money in the United States. He did not want to live in the U.S. He went back. He went back to Germany to live, but the government they deported him back to the United States. Why? The government claimed that he escaped the country, not because of other issues, but he escaped the country because he did not want to join the army. And because of that, they deported him back. They deported him back to the United States. So you see, immigrations have been an issue even for Donald Trump's families. Now, Frederick Trump, the grandfather of our president, had several children. One of them was a man named Fred Trump. Fred Trump is the one who became Donald Trump's father. Fred Trump was born here in New York, and there he met a woman named Mary McLeod. Mary McLeod would become Donald Trump's mother. Mary McLeod was not an American either. Mary McLeod was from Scotland. He met with Fred, and before you know it, they have a child. They have babies. Mary McLeod, when she came to the United States in 1930, she was 18 years of age. She was a very humble woman. I'm surprised I haven't heard much people talk about her, but she was a very humble woman. She was a philanthropist. She has a very, very good heart, always wanted to help others. But she didn't have too many skills. She was a maid. She worked as a maid, cleaning houses to make a living until she met Fred, who had money, because remember his father was Frederick and left him money, and Fred, of course, became Donald Trump's father, and there it is. Miss Mary McLeod's life has changed forever after she married Fred Trump. Now, today, if we were to ask Mary Cloud a question, the mother of Donald Trump, one would say, Mary Cloud, you were very lucky because you gave your son Donald Trump an opportunity that you yourself did not have. But did you know that your son, Donald Trump, would become one of the most powerful men on this planet? Did you know, Marie Claude, that your son, Donald Trump, would be the one that would deport many migrants? Now, some folks will have some analogy, because there was also another Mary, Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ. Mary, mother of Jesus Christ, had to leave town, escape town, because they were looking for Jesus. They wanted to destroy this family. But one today would ask this same Mary, Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ, did you know that your son Jesus Christ would be a great man? Did you know your son Jesus Christ would be the one that would come to this world and save this world? Do you know, Mary, the mother of Jesus Christ, that your son Jesus would change water into wine? Two men, two different lives. Jesus, a migrant, Donald Trump, one who deported migrants. Please watch this video and share it with your friends if you believe this video is helpful. Thank you so much, and God bless you.